Guys, it is Tuesday, currently 11:35 in the morning, and today the goal is 250. If we average that for 6 days straight, we will finish at $1,500. That's the goal for this week. Obviously, yesterday we had a little bit of a head start with $88.44, and honestly, it looks like we're going to use that because today it's pretty slow. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the. We have orders here from Silver Diner, right? And I don't know what's going on with the app, but I can't get to them. I have the orders picked up. It says that I'm not even dashing, so I don't know what's going on here. You keep saying something is wrong, and clearly something is wrong, but I don't know what's going on. I closed the app, I've restarted my phone, I've done a bunch of things, and right now he just keeps telling me to dash now, but I'm already dashing. And I have orders, but I can't mark them picked up. I can't even see them. They're in the back of my car. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do unless if I can contact support. But this is crazy. Not a good start. Somehow, some way, the app fixed itself. Took about 3 to 4 minutes. But I'm not gonna lie, man, I was kind of low-key freaking out because I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I have the people's food in the back seat, and it keeps telling me that I'm not dashing when I am dashing. So, anyhow, we're about 4 minutes away from the first drop-off. The first one was showing $6.25. The second one was a stack order, showing $6 for 2 more miles. So, because of the fact that it took me forever to take one order, I said, you know what? Let's just take both orders, keep it going. So we'll see you guys at the drop. Those orders delivered. Now we're back on the road. And look at the order I just declined. It was a stack order. It was 3 orders. I haven't seen that in a long time. They used to do that when I first started, but 3 orders stacked, and it was only $15 for 10 miles. I feel like for $3, you gotta be at least in the 20s. You know what I'm saying? So we declined it. Now I'm still declining a bunch of BS. It's been a weird day. This by far was the worst app issue I've had in a long time, where I have a customer's food and the app is not registering that I'm online and I'm dashing. It took forever to get fixed, so that sucked. Anyways, 2 orders in, I was sitting at $14.75, currently $12.16. Not the greatest start. Definitely not the start that I was hoping we would have. But you know what? It is what it is, and then we'll see you guys on the next one. We want to maximize our time, right? So I got this order here from Founding Farmers. I think it was showing $6.25, a couple of miles. I think they stacked it up with a Taco Bell order, $6, 1.2 miles, I think it was. We went ahead and accepted both because, again, it's really slow and we need to maximize our time because we want to hit 250 for the day so we can be on track to hit the goal. Anyways, I haven't gone to Taco Bell in a long time, but hey, I'll go there for $6 and 1 mile, not a problem. I'm currently going into the garage here to pick up the order here for the Founding Farmers. So we'll see you guys. Both orders picked up, and I'm not gonna lie, when I pulled up to the Taco Bell, I was kind of scared, man. The drive-through line was looped around the building, but luckily I parked and went inside and the food was ready. So yeah, we're about 7 minutes from the first drop-off. So I think we're doing pretty good. I'm working with what I have so we can maximize our time. Let's get this money. Just delivered both orders. They both had extra pay. Surprisingly, the Taco Bell order had the same amount of pay as the big order. Anyways, we're currently sitting at, let me see here after I declined this garbage order, currently sitting at $32. So you know what? I think considering the heart attack I had in the beginning, meaning when I had people's food and they couldn't deliver it, not too bad, not too bad. Obviously the goal is 250, so it is raining, so I'm hoping that kind of helps for the slow times. But yeah, so we'll see you guys in the next one. We just put some gas here on the Pathfinder. Ideally, I don't like using the Pathfinder for dashing because it's averaging 18 miles to the gallon, which is pretty much trash compared to my Lexus that gets 42 to 45. But the Pathfinder has a little better tires and it's raining, so I was like, you know what? We're gonna be out all day. It's gonna rain all day. Gotta be safe, So we just put $25 in there, so we'll take that off at the end, obviously. But we got the next order here from Kava showing $6, 2 miles or 2.5 miles. Not the greatest order, but man, it's an order. And right now it was just dead. So yeah, let's accepted this stack offer here from Chipotle and Potbelly showing $14. I think it's going 5 or 6 miles. So you know what? That's a perfect order, especially right now because I was about to park and turn my car off, save some gas. But luckily, we have an order to do, so we'll get this dropped off. We got both orders dropped off. It ended up being $16.63, so I think $1 and some change, obviously extra, which is awesome. We'll go ahead and take it, no problem. It's pouring right now, so hopefully that helps us because we want to keep this going. My goal is to not stop. You know, obviously it's impossible, but my goal is to not make it to the town center, you know. And if I do make it there, spend as little time as possible there. But yeah, so we'll see you guys. You can see we're in the town center, in the garage, but I just parked, and they gave me this order from Chick-fil-A showing $6.75. I don't really go to Chick-fil-A unless, you know, it's like I'm about to finish my night or whatnot. But $6.75, 2 miles. Technically, it's after their lunch rush, so it shouldn't be too bad. And it'll help me with my goal of not being in the parking garage. So we'll see you guys. The order dropped off. It ended up being $6.75. Currently sitting at $61.38. One thing I wanted to mention is during this challenge, I'm not gonna be multi-apping. I'm only gonna do DoorDash to see if we can really make that money on DoorDash. Even though Grubhub, you know, in my area, it's kind of like an order every now and then. Only DoorDash. Guys, we're heading back to the Chick-fil-A. This one is showing $9, 4 miles. I'm having the same app issues again with my location. You know, I'm so used to it, it doesn't really matter. We'll take that glitch over the other glitch that we had earlier any day. So we're about 4 minutes from the Chick-fil-A. We'll see the Chick-fil-A order all delivered. Ended up being $9, just like it was shown. And, you know, it had a pretty high base pay, $4.50. Base pay, $4.50 tip. So I wonder if that's just because Chick-fil-A told DoorDash, hey, you guys got to deliver our orders as fast as you can. Because, you know, Chick-fil-A is all about like customer service and whatnot. Sorry, I'm just declining orders and also refreshing the app at the same time, since my app isn't updating that location like it should. So currently 2:21 in the afternoon. We're sitting at $70 with 38 cents. So pretty decent, I think. We'll see you guys in the next order here from Chipotle. 2 orders, $10.50, 2.8 miles. This is definitely something that I, you know, thought about a lot, man, because, you know, those are kind of low tips, if any tips, really. But right now it's really slow, and I don't want to sit here when I can knock out this order in about 10 minutes. So that's kind of my logic behind it. So let's go get both those orders delivered. Honestly, they would have been higher, but the base pay is low on both of them. $2.50 for both. So, you know, DoorDash trying to be sneaky and save some money. You know, it is what it is. Currently sitting at 80 with 88, I think. So just shy of $81, $2.55 in the afternoon. We still got plenty of time. I'm still in good spirits. I'm pretty confident we can still hit $2.50 today. Let's go. Next order here from McDonald's. The nice Golden Arches showing $6.50. I think it's like 3 miles, but I was like a mile away from McDonald's. So anyways, we got the order picked up. Let's go. Update here being 3:25 in the afternoon. We are in the garage, which is good and bad. Good because it's pouring outside. I can turn my car off, save some gas, and bad because honestly it makes me slightly a little bit lazy. But I'm gonna, you know, try and fight that. Anyway, so last McDonald's order ended up being $6.75. So I had an extra 25 cents on top. We're sitting just shy of $90. So I'm hoping to do 1 or 2 more orders by 4, so we can at least be at $100 by 4. So let's guys, we're back on the road. Luckily for us, we didn't have to wait much longer. We got an order here from North Italia. I think it was showing $6.25. I could be wrong. I'm sorry. My memory is absolutely garbage. Anyways, we're about 5 minutes away from the drop-off now, and I'm just glad that we got that because I think if I would have spent 10 more minutes in the garage, I think I would have taken a nap. I'm not even kidding. But anyways, we'll see you guys on the next vlog. The latest order here from North Italia. I think it might be the best order we've done so far today. Ended up being $11.25. So that puts us super, super close. I think we're like $1 away from $100. But you know what? That's okay. You know, we still got plenty of time, and we still have a long ways to go for $2.50. Currently $3:52 in the afternoon. We'll see you guys in the next order. Probably going 15-20 minutes without getting an order. We got this one here from the Madeline. We're gonna go ahead and take it, get the blood flowing again. We'll see you guys at the drop. Took a lot longer than I would have hoped. We finally hit the $100 mark for today. Currently $4.25. So we still have a long ways to go. But you know what? At least we hit $100. We did almost 90 yesterday. So if I need to use that to make up as my little cushion for today, that's fine. That's why I dashed yesterday, because I was like, you know what? If I can go out, why not? You know, let me get a head start on this, because $1,500, it's not a joke. You know, anyways, we'll see you guys on the next video. I accepted this order here from Morton Steakhouse, showing $6.25 for 3.1 miles. The main reason why I took it is because I'm trying to keep busy. The guaranteed amount is not bad compared to the miles, and there's always a possibility to be a nice tip because it is from a fancy restaurant. You know, all things considered, I'm hoping the food is ready because I was already here at the town center, and I'm pretty sure they make that food to order. So I'm hoping that it's ready, and if not, maybe, you know, depending on how long it's, if they say 10 minutes, I'll probably wait for it. But if there's anything more than that, we'll probably unassign it. We'll see you guys at the drop. Just dropped off the order, and man, it was just what we needed. I think it ended up being like $18 for some change. Lady was super nice. She said, wow, you got here so quick. And I didn't realize, even though it looked kind of far on the map, it took me less than 4 minutes. after I picked it up. I guess all the lights might have aligned, I'm not sure. But yeah, that was perfect. That's exactly what we needed. I'm glad I took that order, even though I had my reservations at the beginning. But anyways, we're gonna make our way back to the town center. I'm gonna go on a different route. I'm gonna pass this other shopping center, so I'm basically gonna make a little loop, see if I can catch something from that side. They have like a Fin Ties there. They have a Subway, Chick-fil-A, you know, Glory Days, a couple of places, a couple of ghost kitchens as well. You know, so hopefully we get something along the way. And if we don't, we just make it back to the town center. We just hang out until we get something else. Currently 4:50 in the afternoon. Let's go. Put this screenshot that I just took from this order that I declined. It's called Chef. I looked it up. I Googled them. It's basically, you know, one of those like, you know, ready to eat, like meal prep type things. So basically, I almost did one, but one of the guys that Dash is here told me about it. You basically meet this guy in a white van, gives you the order. There's no extra tip or anything. It's kind of like doing Jenny Craig, if you've ever done any of those, right? And one time I almost did one, but honestly, it's just so strange, man. You go to this empty parking lot, and there's a guy in a white van giving you packages, and the range is crazy far. Like I've seen them go as far as like 2 zones away, you know. And then, you know, some of the pay looks okay. But I don't know, like something about it just doesn't feel right for me. So maybe one day I'll go ahead and try it, but as of now, we're still declining those. I have yet to see one that's, you know, with a decent mileage. They're all like 10, 12, 14 miles away. So anyhow, we're back here in the garage, as you can see, mainly because it's raining, and this way I can turn the car off and not kill any gas, because again, not the most gas-friendly vehicle for dashing. So yeah, we'll see you guys in 10 minutes of not getting anything. We got this order from Clyde's. I think it was like $6.25, 3 miles. We went ahead and took it because honestly, we want to just keep things moving. And I was about to fall asleep in that garage. So anyway, it took me a while to find parking. So I might have to walk 2 to 3 minutes. Not a problem. We'll see you guys. Food picked up, and it was ready. And apparently, it was ready for 10 minutes. I never know what to say when the takeout people tell me that it's been ready for like 10 minutes plus. Like, are you trying to throw shade or what's going on? I just tell them, hey, as soon as I got the order, I showed up. So maybe somebody else came in earlier, food wasn't ready. I don't know. Anyways, we're about 7 minutes away from the drop-off. Just dropped the order off here at the hotel, and then right away, I got this order from Total Wine. And you know what? That's what we've been missing today. We've been missing Total Wine. So Total Wine enters the chat. You know, nothing but good vibes, like always. Showing 1025, 4.8 miles. Half the miles are from me going to Total Wine. So not a problem. We're gonna go ahead and take it. Just delivered the last order here from Total Wine. Now we're sitting around $140, $141. Basically $10 shy of $150, which is $100 shy from our goal. I have a really good feeling about tonight. I think it's gonna be really busy, and then we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna dash till about 8:39. Anything past that, really, it just gets really, really slow. But if we're close, you know, maybe. But I think by 8:30 we'll be at 250. Let's go. Just got this order from Bar Taco, and this might be a little hidden gem, to be honest, because Bar Taco is kind of pricey, and they have a lot of items. They have like a little box meal or box tacos or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this picked up. We'll see you guys at the drop. We got the order picked up. It was ready. It's a hefty little bag, so we'll see how it turns out. Honestly, the one good thing that I don't miss about multi-apping with Grubhub is the annoying little bell, or the little, like, you know, notification noise, because half the time I either can't take the order or it's just garbage, you know. And that little annoying bell, like, it will always be like just going off, you know. And especially it's in my ear, so it'll be even worse. But you know, so we've committed to only doing DoorDash for this challenge. I think it can be done. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, and then we'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Sorry for the darkness. The light in this car is nowhere near as good as it is in my little Lexus. But anyways, the Bar Taco order ended up being $8.25. Nothing crazy. Then I took this order here from True Food Kitchen. Already delivered it. Sorry, I was on the phone, so I couldn't really record like I normally do. And then I got this order here from Morton Steakhouse, again showing $7.75. I'm not expecting a whole lot, to be honest, just based on the items, but I just saw it and I said, you know what, why not? Let's go ahead and take it, keep it going. So we'll see you guys in a bit. We got the food all picked up. I'm a little bit worried about this order, to be honest. The guy told me this lady always tries to get free food, always complains, or always says things are missing. He was like, we quadruple checked and everything's in the bag. And I was like, oh, great. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. So you guys kind of help. So there's a big bright light behind my head. I'll try to block it for you guys so you don't see it. Anyways, that ended up being $10.75, which is a lot better. Honestly, I thought it would be like just $8.50 or something. So one more dollar closer to hitting 200 and then 250. It is currently $6.54, so we got to pick up the pace here. We'll see you guys in our next order. Back at the town center here, and it's slowed down considerably. So, you know, we're going to do what we can. We're about $83 away from our goal. I still think it's possible by 9. It is technically 7, so that's like $40 an hour. I don't see us doing that. But then again, you never know. We could get one big order, and then that's all we need, right? So we're gonna, you know, stay with the good vibes. We'll see you guys in our next order. The bento house is showing $7.25, one item, 3.5 miles, but it's a platter for 4. If I'm not mistaken, it's a, you know, a bigger tray of food. And I just realized there was a flash option on my camera when I'm recording at nighttime. So my fault for being dumb and not realizing that was a thing. Anyhow, we're 4 minutes away from the bento house. Ooh, and they just stacked it up here from Senor Ramon. 5 items, $6, 1.2 miles. I'm kind of iffy on this because Senor Ramon is really, really slow. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and risk it because you know what? It's slow anyways. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this so we can maximize our profit. Both orders dropped off. One ended up being $9.25. The other was $6.50. So the one for 4 people was the $9.25. And the $6.50 was the Senor Ramon place. So it took us about 15 minutes to get both of those completed. Not a problem. Then I got this order here from Jersey Mike's showing $6.25. I think it's like 2 miles, but it's a lot of items, which is why I went ahead and took it. We're gonna go ahead and risk it. Currently around $184. So you know, we need to make up some ground here. I really at least want to get close to 250. If we can't get to it, we're gonna get as close as we can. You know, so anyways, I'm gonna get this picked up. We'll see you guys in a little bit. We got the food all picked up. I think Nugs is the one that mentioned this in his video. Isn't it such a joke when they ask you to confirm of the items that are in the bag when the bag is sealed? So it asked me to double check that all the chips were in the bag. And of course I said, yeah, the chips are in the bag, even though the bag is clearly sealed. Anyways, 5 minutes away from the drop off. We'll see you then. And I think with this order, we'll be one more order away from being at $200. We just dropped off the order here from Jersey Mike's. It wasn't the banging that we were hoping. I think it ended up being like $6.75. But that's okay. You know why? Because it took us 8 minutes to complete. So anyways, gonna make my way back to the town center. Currently $7.51. Let's go. The town center, sitting at basically $190. So we're so close to at least hitting 200. And you know, like I said, I'm gonna keep it going till 9. So we'll see how much we can do. If we hit 250, cool. And if we don't, it is what it is. That's what we asked yesterday to get a little head start. We'll see you guys in the next order. Next order here from North Italia, showing $6.25, 2.8 miles, I think. 6 items. So I think this order right here, I think it's gonna catapult us over $200. I have a good feeling about it. Let's go. Last order ended up being $28. So that was a huge W. You know, my gut instinct was correct. That put us at almost $220. Then I got this order here from, yeah, you guessed it, McDonald's, showing $6.75. I think it's like 3 miles. I took it because I got it right away and I was right next to the McDonald's. So I was like, you know what? Why not? So we can go ahead and keep it going. Let's go. After dropping off the McDonald's order, which ended up being $6.75, we're basically $25 away from hitting $250. And then I got this order from Total Wine. Initially, I wasn't going to take it because I was like, wow, the base pay is usually pretty high and it's only showing $6.50. But then I looked at the item and it's just a 12 pack of Coke Zero. So that was like interesting. So it's basically like a 7-Eleven order when you think about it. You know, so we're gonna go ahead and get this shop for delivered and then get $1 closer to $250. Let's go. Dropping that off, ended up being $6.50, had a $4 tip, I think, or $4.50, and a $2 tip, which is pretty generous. The fact that your 6-pack costs $5.99, so we'll take it. And then I got this order right from Big Buns. I've never been to Big Buns at nighttime. I've only been there for lunch. Showing $10.75, 6.1 miles. I went ahead and took it because it's a high cash flow item. And I'm pretty sure if there's anything on top of this, we're going to be within dollars of hitting $250. So as you can see, I'm in the garage. Not my favorite garage. This is that one garage that has that 15-minute grace period. So hopefully the food's ready, because if not, it's going to be kind of tricky. I'm not trying to pay $7 to get out of the garage, you know? So we'll see you guys at the drop-off. So plot twist, I get there and the store's closed. The lady, I mean, they're cleaning, right? So I'm like, hey, I have a DoorDash order. And she's like, nah, we close at 9. I was like, okay. So I went on the app, I put the merchant's clothes, and then right away, without submitting anything, they gave me $5.37. So, I mean, I guess. Like, I'm not gonna complain. But it was just interesting. I thought it would maybe take a picture, or, you know, or something. But no, they just said, confirm the store's closed. Then the app kind of loaded for, you know, 30 seconds. And then they just said, other DoorDash pay $5.37. And honestly, that's not bad. I thought it would be a little bit more. And we drove basically like a mile or two, really. So, kind of sucks for the customer, but, you know, that's not my fault. Anyways, guys, currently 9:10 at night. We are fairly close. I think we're like $14 away or something among those lines. I'm gonna go ahead and drive to the town center here, and if I get something, cool, and if I don't, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. We'll put all the numbers here for you guys. See you guys in a little bit. Another plot twist in the story. So I was driving to the town center. I got an order from Five Guys, right? From $8 to a couple of miles, 4-point-something miles. We went ahead and took it because a mile still makes sense. But it's the same guy that ordered from Big Buns. Same guy, same first name, same last name initial. The map looks about the same. So I'm guessing he tried to order some burgers from Big Buns, but they were closed. So maybe he got a credit or whatever. So then he went to Five Guys. I'm sorry, that's just super funny to me. Anyways, I just pulled up at the Five Guys. Hopefully it's ready. We'll see you guys at the drop. Dropped off the last order, and then I'm being 10:25. And I actually asked him, "Hey man, did you try to order from Big Buns?" He said, "Yeah," and then they told me it was canceled or it was closed. He was super upset. I'm not gonna lie. He looked sad. Like, I was like, "Hey man, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Here's your order. Have a good night." And then, that was it. That's all she wrote for today. We finished, like at $246 or $247, something along those lines. Super close to $250. So I'm pretty content with that. It took us a lot of deliveries, though. I think we did like 27 deliveries. That's a lot. But hey, if that's what it takes, it's what it takes, right? So my fault was dashing so late, like starting so late. Tomorrow we're going to start bright and early, because tomorrow I can't dash this late. I have a soccer game at 8 with the boys, so I can only dash till about 7:30. So we're gonna have to start early to make sure we hit our goal. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming along. I'll put the numbers here for you guys, and you guys be safe. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's get that money.